Well, there's a shocking news that just came out. Minister Iswaran is now assisting the CPIB in an investigation, and the Prime Minister has actually directed him to take a leave of absence until this investigation is over. This is a big news. Okay, this is a big news, right? In Singapore context, this is a mega news. And incidentally, the CPIB has been very busy, very busy recently, right? So first was Minister Shanmugam and Minister William Balakrishnan. They were under CPIB investigation over the rental of the black and white houses, and that was in my opinion, a total waste of time, right? That was caused by the total waste of time caused by the opposition, opposition party people who can't pay for nothing. All this is very clearly above the board. But anyway, still, the CPIB was called in. I don't know. I've never been interviewed by CPIB, but I can imagine that it's a very unpleasant experience, right? It's a very unpleasant experience, and if you are a minister investigated by CPIB, it's not a joke, right? So now Minister Iswaran is being investigated as well. I think the right word should be interviewed. I think it's a light word, but it is something that that is concerning, but it's also good, and I want to put things in perspective, right? I will just say this: one of my teacher back in school has said this: no man is incorruptible. No man is corruptible, right? Everybody have a weak spot, right? So some people are corruptible by money, some corruptible by women, or in the case of a women, maybe handsome men or whatever, right? Some people are corruptible by I know, simple things like food and things like that, right? So every one of us have a weak spot, right? So all men are corruptible. I don't know the detail, and I wouldn't want to speculate whether how Minister Iswaran is being involved. Maybe it's just one of his staff that were involved, and then he just to make sure that he's on on the right procedure and process. The Prime Minister made him take a leave of absence and things like that. But I think this really reflects the stance of our PAP government towards maintaining a government that's clean, right, incorruptible, and if there's even a hint of corruption, they will take a serious effort to wipe it out. The CPIB does not report to the police headquarters or something. If I understand correctly, the CPIB reports to the Prime Minister, and the director of CPIB has the power to go direct to the President as well. And remember, our President is a independently elected President, right? He has got special powers bestowed on him. So the CPIB is a very, very powerful, fearsome organization, and I think this really reflects the seriousness and severity of it. But I think that before we start throwing stones prematurely at our ministers and our government, we just need to know that it is something that we should take comfort that our government actually have a very powerful check and balance system on themselves. I think that's very good, right, compared to many other governments that across the world that allegedly is plagued with corruption issues, right? So I think let's watch and see. I urge everybody to withhold judgment on Minister Iswaran, Transport Minister, but also take comfort that a serious investigation is going on to make sure that our government remains uncorruptible. Okay, so I think it's something that we should pat the shoulders of our Prime Minister and our government, that they are doing their job and doing it well, right? the so I think it's something that we should watch and see. It's very interesting and very serious news, but I would like to see that there's some positivity in the news, in a sense that we make sure that our government is kept clean. Okay, with this, please remember to click a like and subscribe, and let me know your comments about this whole thing. There are many people who are for and against, on the fringe towards the PAP government. I think you all can express your opinion. Do consider coming to coming to my Telegram group only for money matters, okay, financial matters. I think we try to keep politics out of that group. We only want to make money in my Telegram group. Is 1M6 Lu 1M65, one word together, and you can find it in the Telegram. Okay. All right. With this, thank you. Remember, hit subscribe and follow. We'll be following this case quite closely. Okay. Thank you, everybody, and good night.